Hello, my darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Liz Lily here. Welcome to today's reading where we're going to be taking a look at the unexpected surprises that are coming into your life within the next 3 months. This is a timeless reading whenever it finds you. That's the exact right time for you to hear this message. All right, my darlings, option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. See which one you're most drawn to. Don't overthink it. And let's go ahead and begin. My amazing option number 1, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of this particular reading. As usual, what I want to do is a short energy check-in so that you can make sure that this is the right reading for you. And you're checking up on your changes, blessings, surprises for the next 3 months. So, let's go ahead and see. You guys are ready to level up. There's this energy within you where you're currently feeling like something is in the air. A new phase, a new revelation. You are waiting for the sunlight. You're somebody who does not like the skies that are gray. You don't like the coldness. It plays a very important role in your life. You might be extra sensitive to the weather, extra sensitive to the pressure, yeah? Extra sensitive to the rain, extra sensitive to the wind. Your body and your mood are very highly linked, very strongly linked to what's going on outside. You're somebody who tries not to judge people, but you yourself, you have been judged a lot in your life. A lot. A period of maturing. You guys feel like a lot of things that mattered to you in the past don't matter anymore. And you now, again, without judgment, you're just kind of looking at things that people do, and you can clearly see that they do it because of their traumas, they do it because they haven't matured fully. And you stopped expecting mature things from people who aren't mature. But you definitely want to change the narrative of your life. That's coming in very strongly. And for quite a few of you, I don't know, you're like the favorite flavor of something is bubblegum. Like that bubblegum flavor, maybe color pink is also playing an important role. You're ready to take charge. Ready to take charge. I want to say you stopped trying to prove something to a particular male in your life. And now you're your own leader. You're your own authority. Might feel a little bit lonely, but at least you're becoming free. Strong Aries energy, strong Virgo energy. I do sense some sort of Gemini energy that's also coming in. And they're also telling me that this particular moment, your idea of the type of people you want to connect with has completely changed. You might have found something out recently or understood something recently. Like I was saying, you don't expect adult things or a mature way of thinking from people who are not there yet. And I think that completely changed your perspective of your community, of your surroundings. And you're like, I am putting that fire out. Let it burn. Let it burn. So you're burning a lot of bridges. Okay, if that sounds like you, my darlings, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and take a look at the surprises, revelations, blessings coming your way within the next 3 months. By the way, you have beautiful eyes, my amazing option number 1. Maybe for quite a few of you, the color of your eyes might be blue or gray, or that beautiful shade of brown that's almost honey-like. Even if your eyes are brown, they're telling me that there's something very special about them. Maybe the shape or the sort of looks that you can give to someone. I don't know why I'm hearing if looks could kill. You don't judge, but you could kill with your looks. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the blessing surprises coming your way within the next 3 months. All right, so you guys are taking your sage, you're taking your holy water, you're taking your whatever it is that you use to cleanse your space. For some of you, it might be a choice of very harsh words. You're clearing things out, because what I'm seeing is that, again, a lot of things that have to do with your community or people that you were trying to over-explain yourself to. You see, like this was part of your path, but it's no longer going to be part of your path, because you're clearing the connections, you're clearing the patterns that were keeping you stuck in a maze. You're getting out of that energy of not knowing, you're getting out of that energy of trying to explain yourself, prove yourself. You're getting the hell out. This is what I keep on hearing. You're like, I'm not playing those games anymore. And you'll be surprised at how easy your life becomes, how much more energy you have. Because again, you guys are getting to the point where you see things from a higher perspective. So instead of getting lost in that maze, you're becoming elevated. And you see that this maze, you don't even have to be there. You don't even have to be there. You just wandered in there by mistake. And you're like, you know what? F that. I'm getting out. Like literally, you'll be surprised at how much energy you were putting into the things that didn't matter. Because here you're chilled out, you are cool, you are whatever. Yeah? You're not bothered by the things you were bothered by before. Because you're like, I wasn't supposed to solve a problem. I was just supposed to eliminate the people and the thought patterns that were causing this problem. And then the problem within another problem, and then another problem, and then another problem, and then another problem. You're like, what am I, a problem solver? No, let me live. Let me live in peace. You'll be surprised because I have, very interesting, okay. I have somebody coming in for you over here. There are two things that I'm seeing very clearly. You'll be surprised by somebody's apology that comes out of nowhere. It comes from a man you had very strong feelings for, most likely romantic feelings. But for some of you, this could be a father, a brother, an uncle, a boss, whomever. But I'm getting this energy of masculinity, and I'm getting this energy of apology. But even though it's going to be important for you, you're still going to see that this person might try to lure you in back into that maze. It's quite interesting because some of you, you're going to do some sort of ritual that cuts the cords with this person, even if you haven't spoken for years, months, years, whenever. Once you cut the cord, this person is going to magically appear in your life again. You're like, hey, what you doing? Yeah. And you'll be like, living my best life. Bye. And another thing that's coming in over here is this energy of romance. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Especially for those of you who are single, ready to mingle. If you are single and maybe you were already okay, or you were becoming okay with being single, you were like, whatever. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Because I'm getting this energy of letting go of the attachment of how things need to happen, when they need to happen. Again, as if by magic, there's somebody who comes into your life. And this could be a man or a woman, whatever your preference is. But I'm definitely seeing passion. I'm definitely seeing you guys being surprised by how this person affects you, by how this person becomes somebody important, but also somebody safe. And this person ignites something within you. And you're like, oh my God, okay, I didn't even know I could feel that way. Because it's a combination of the chemistry, but not the one that drives you insane. It's the fire that keeps you warm rather than burns you down. That's the thing. A big difference, of how you can use candles, matches, sticks, and so on. Because here what I'm seeing is this energy of passion. Passion, si. Oh, maybe with somebody who's from Spain. Why not? Yeah. Maybe somebody who's French. Maybe somebody who reminds you of a character from a book, from a novel, from a movie that you liked. Interesting. For some of you, look at this. This is a person who is a secret admirer. And maybe you kind of felt with that maze, with the sage, you felt like this person had feelings for you, but maybe it wasn't the right time for them to show those feelings. Because guys, we can tell if somebody likes us. We can tell if somebody is looking at us for a fragment of a second longer. And it's as if for some of you, if you felt like you were liked by somebody, but this somebody was doing jack about it, you will feel like this person is finally taking some sort of action. For others of you, it feels like this person, you're most likely going to meet them at night or when it's dark outside. Maybe walking a dog. Maybe they're going to be walking a dog. But this person comes into your life, and that energy comes into your life. Because like I said, for some of you, this person is already in your life. For others, this is somebody new. And you can relax and feel very at home with this particular person. Some of you already intuitively, you can sense their energy. Whoop-ah. Okay, so the Capricorn energy wants to come in over here. But once again, guys, I want to tell you this. For some of you, you will experience somebody who is going to try and lure you back into the maze. But here, the blessing is going to be you being able to just see that the devil is the devil. That they're trying to play you, that they're trying to put you in a third-party situation, that they're coming in with promises they're not even planning on fulfilling. And you're cutting the cords off. Another thing, another blessing, another surprise, my darlings, and this is going to be a big one. I know that love and everything else was a big one, but with that card of cleansing, purification, detoxification, here you're cutting a very important thing out of your life, a very, I want to say, coping mechanism, an addiction. Some of you, you'll be maybe quitting smoking, quitting overeating, quitting, I don't know, carbs, quitting whatever, negative thought patterns. Maybe I am talking to somebody who used to be an anxious attachment style person, but because of the last heartbreak, you became an avoidant. And you're like, damn, yes, yes, plus Lily, I became an avoidant. I did. But that's okay. That's how it works. It's normal. But here, you are getting out of a thought pattern. You're literally cutting it out. And you're like, you know what, this doesn't work anymore. And that allows you to go into this very interesting, very stable, very passionate. The physical intimacy over here is going to be amazing, by the way, guys. You'll be so fulfilled. Your body, your mind, your soul is going to tell you a big thank you for that energy of being fulfilled. Yes? Somebody is letting their kink out. But honestly, over here, what I'm seeing is that it allows you to finally enjoy yourself and live in the moment. Not in the past, not in the future, but living in the moment. And that's incredibly important. Damn, okay. Another thing, what I'm seeing, guys, is something that has to do with your intuition. And if you felt like your energy has been blocked, if you felt your energy has been stagnant, And it's funny, I was talking about the sage. There's something about purification, detoxification, that's going to play an important role. Whether you believe in it or not, we do accumulate negative energies. And you might have felt that there's some sort of hex, there's some sort of difficult energy that has accumulated. And you're going to be very surprised by how you're thinking, how your space, how your energy is going to change after you do some sort of cleansing ritual. So, like I said, whether you believe in it or not, the cards are highly recommending performing some sort of ritual with sage, salt, holy water, whatever works for you. You know, if you are in an element of fire, maybe a candle. Why not? Whatever works for you. It's the intention, because you are the magician. You'll be surprised at how better you're going to feel, how much better you're going to feel. All right, my amazing option number 1, that's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you gotta do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. In that same place, you'll find the link to my Patreon page with over 250 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal reads, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care of your beautiful selves now. Bye. My fantastic option number 2, and welcome to your reading, guys. If you were drawn, excuse me, to this particular deck with this particular crystal, get comfy, let's go ahead and get started. As usual, I'm going to do a little bit of an energy check-in so you guys can make sure that this is the right reading for you. This is the pre-Raphaelite Tarot. Alright, show me your energies right now. Okay, 2. Lacking communication, lacking understanding, lacking great connections, fulfilling connections. Unable to find the balance in your relationships, unable to maintain equal interest. Quite possibly right now feeling quite pissed off with people, with the world. Maybe annoyed with something. Remembering your ex, remembering certain things that happened to you, digging in the past, and being upset. I want to say letting your aggression out. Maybe been punching a couple of pillows. Maybe needing to finally get the energy that has been accumulating for a very long time. Letting it come out. Also quite possibly having financial difficulties at this particular moment. Just to overall not being very satisfied with quite a few things. Over here with the Queen of Swords, you're incredibly smart. And you are wondering, why the hell is it that somebody is so smart, beautiful, and talented cannot figure something out? There's this energy of this balance of the way that you see the world, where somebody is doing less and getting more. There's also some sort of disbalance when we're talking about maybe at this particular moment looking for a job, looking for a contract, looking for ways to earn more. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is coming through very strongly. Cancer energy is coming through very strongly. At this particular time, you could also be saving up for a car, saving up to travel. Saving up to purchase something that you can either rent out, or you're looking for an apartment. You're trying to rent an apartment out. Very logical, very structured, but maybe again it's something that might have to do with the environment, something that might have to do with other things, with your hormones. Today you're pissed off, guys. Today you're annoyed. Okay, fair enough. And you might be, and this is going to be very honest, but it is what it is. You might be at this particular time quite envious of people who have an easy life, or you think they have an easy life, who have relationships. I mean, you're sort of happy for them, but you're also like, well, what the hell's wrong with me? Why can't I be in a good relationship? Why can't I have a good friendship? Why? Because it feels over here as if the universe has been giving out gifts and blessings to everybody, but not for you. It's like when Santa came and then they're like, oh shit, I forgot your present. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're questioning yourself a lot over here. Because you know you are in this energy of the Empress, but your subconscious thoughts, your subconscious beliefs, they prevent you from going into this energy of the Empress. For some of you, you want children over here. You want to create a project that generates passive income, quite a lot of fears. Strong influence from a mother figure is also coming through. Very intuitive. You might be working with tarot yourself, or might be just extra interested in divination methods. But at the same time, like I said, right now, you have to be extra logical, structured. You might speak a couple languages, by the way. All right, if that sounds like you, my darlings, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and take a look at the surprises, blessings, and other lovely things coming into your life within the next 3 months of this timeless reading. Let's give this a good shuffle. And see what comes through specifically for you, my lovely option number 2. Water. Cleansing subconscious emotions, a sense of calm. I want to say holiday over here. Because literally as I pulled out this card, my shoulders dropped down, my jawline relaxed. Being able to breathe out. There's something with the element of water that comes into your life that allows you to relax. And for quite a few of you, this is some sort of holiday, this is some sort of get together. You might be seeing an amazing deal, and without thinking, you'll be like, book. Book now. Book now, think later. Because you need to rest, guys. Your spiritual team is coming in saying, look, too much. You're doing too much. You need that energy of calmness. So what I'm seeing is an element of water bringing you peace. This could also be talking about a person, by the way. Let me see. Somebody with a very calming presence. Because you might have a lot of fire in your chart, a lot of air in your chart, but water might be missing. You know, it's a combination. Because what I'm seeing is that people who do massages, people who do cleanses, people who work with the subconscious mind, those could be therapists. This could be, a great tarot reader that helps you out. What I'm seeing is that there's going to be a cumulative energy that has essence of water in it that cleanses you, that relaxes you, that helps you. So even if you don't go on an actual holiday, your mind will. You will book yourself that massage. You will go to that singing bowls, whatever. You will take your beautiful behind to a forest, to some sort of lake, to an ocean, to wherever it is where your mind can finally be able to relax. And you know why that's important? Because in that state, you find the solution, you find your aha moment that allows you to transition into the energy of receptivity, creating, generating, and maintaining, and this is very important, a passive income or semi-passive income, and that energy of self-admiration. Self-acceptance, self-admiration, and I don't know if I should say this, but I will. Oh God, I hope it doesn't get demonetized or whatever. But anyways, I feel that for some of you, my darlings, you haven't been able to conceive, or you haven't been able to find the person you want to conceive with. This energy changes because we have 333. Yeah? And we're doing this reading for 3 months, for the period of 3 months. So there's either going to be a breakthrough when we're talking about that energy of being able to conceive, or we're talking about a breakthrough when it comes to meeting somebody with whom you will want to have children or to have a family. A lot of you like, Blatch Lily, no, I don't want it. Okay, then for you, we're talking about a project. Nobody is going to force you to have children if you don't want them, guys, honestly. Because I know some of you react very strongly to when I say, things that have to do with children. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But there are some people who really want to be mothers, want to be fathers, want to be parents. Because here, what I'm saying, for some of you, there's this energy of tension between wanting something and not wanting something, wanting something and not wanting something. Becoming more imbalanced. Imbalance, rather. What's imbalanced? I don't know. All right. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, I do have this, look, this energy where they're telling me, oh, you're not letting the right people in. You're not letting the right people in. Oh, my days. Okay, I see. So anyways, when we're talking about subconscious emotions cleansing, guys, if you were drawn to a-holes, if you were drawn to very destructive relationships, they're telling me that the cleansing comes through. Because, like the good guys over here, maybe you didn't see them. Maybe you didn't want them. Maybe whatever. Because here, you're keeping your distance. And you wondered, with that energy of the relationship. And here, subconsciously, they're telling me that you're going to go into the new. Okay. What else? Show me. Asking you to be patient. Rest. Again, rest. Rest, observe, hold back. It seems to me, my lovely option number 2, you want things to hurry up. You want the person that you're meant to be with to come in yesterday. You want the money to be accumulated in your bank account 3 months ago. There's this energy of you not wanting to wait. You hate waiting. Maybe people who move slowly in front of you piss you off. Hate waiting for cars, waiting for trains, waiting for decisions, waiting for people. Because in that period of waiting, the anxiety keeps on rising. And then it comes to the point where it's difficult for you to handle all of this anxiety. You'd rather know than not know. Because in that period when you don't know, your mind creates crazy scenarios. I feel you, my darlings. And again, we have hydration, health, recover, nurture. Be patient. You're healing right now. You're healing right now. And the universe is going to look in the near future. They're saying, calm down. It's coming in the near future. We are doing this reading for the next 3 months. They're telling me that you're going to change. The universe is going to do something so that you, my darlings, change your routine, change something. Yeah? Change the way that you're doing something, the strategy, the aim, the approach. You might have been trying to play it safe. But in order for you to go into this energy of a new relationship, a new endeavor, creating some sort of income, generating more income, you will need a new strategy, a new approach that kind of doesn't work if you've got your comfy home socks on. Because your source of water, your source of hydration, your source of peace might come from different places. And those places that you right now might be avoiding. It might come from people that you might be avoiding. So the strategy is going to change, and you'll be surprised, like I said, of how easily you can achieve your goals. if you just do that cleansing. And there's something about your eyes over here. They're telling me that it's either that you need to add drops, like water drops, you know what I mean? Because the eyes are dry and there's something maybe where you haven't been seeing as great lately. There's also a little bit of an indication that your whole body, including your eyes, for whatever reason specifically, need a little bit of extra moisture. And crying is not that. Yeah. So my lovely option number 2. Expect this change. Expect this completely different energy to come into your life within the next 3 months. And they're saying soon. Just wait, it's coming soon. All right, my amazing option number 2, that's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. I hope I didn't make you wait too long for it. If you're up for a personal reading, let me know. Send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. In that same place, you'll find the links to my Patreon page with over 250 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much, much more. All right, guys, take care of your beautiful selves then. Bye. My fantastic option number 3, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of this reading. As usual, let's do a little bit of an energy check-in so you guys can make sure that this is the right reading for you. All right, show me. Somebody who is very generous. Ready to level up when it comes to finances. You might be studying something at this time. You might be, I want to say you're somebody who picks up things quite well. I do see a lot of leadership qualities within you. But you're definitely not a morning person. The way that they're showing me, it's like when you're waking up, it's like you're rising up from the dead. Not a morning person. And owl over here, you might be a night owl. And I feel like you either, like I said, you're either learning something or it's time for a promotion. It's time for some sort of leadership position. You might already be in a leadership position. But you have the ability to persuade people. You tend to be quite good when it comes to organizing things. Maybe organizing birthday parties. There's a lot of sex appeal to you. People find you incredibly attractive. White and red are coming through as colors. Maybe you wore them recently, or those could be the colors that go well with your complexion. Capricorn energy coming in. They're telling me that in the past, I don't know if that's still the case now, but in the past, maybe your inability to not say something got you into trouble. I want to say, that there were times when you were fearless. Sometimes you look back at your youthful years and be like, oh my God, how did I survive? But you can be very seductive when you want to be, when you need to be. Smart. Incredibly smart. You might have a master's, you might have PhD, you might be quite good when it comes to math, when it comes to finances. You're able to teach quite well. To pass on the knowledge, to explain, you can be quite compassionate. Might be a teacher, guys. I'm getting a lot of students. I'm getting a lot of studies. A professor of some sort. Okay. Good at what you do. I'm also getting analytics, data statistics. And there might have been a change when we're talking about your finances. You might have lived a little bit better before, but right now, it's this energy maybe of lacking something, needing to work more, needing to create a new strategy over here. Might be divorced in this particular moment. And you could really do with some sort of help when we're talking about finances. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo energy is also coming in. All right, if that sounds like you, my dears, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and take a look at the surprises, revelations, blessings that are coming in your way within the next 3 months. Your soulmate. Hello. Hello. The connection involves a close friend, romantic partner, or tribe, twin flame, soul family, bond. Good stuff. Let's get a closer look. It wants to come into your life. It wants to jump into your life. Okay, show me. Is this a romantic connection? Oh, the death. Hello. So, strong Scorpio energy. Cancer energy. Okay, so what I'm getting over here is an air of awakening, moving forward. Somebody comes into your life who is full of fire. And wants to take you away. This person over here is incredible. Incredible. I want to say protects you from fire, keeps you warm, but protects you from being burnt. Aries, oh my days, guys. 3 major arcanas. It feels like it's a life-changing thing. Let me read into it, because here I'm in awe, I'm in shock. I mean, the amount of fire, because we have the Cancer as a water, and of course we have the Aries as fire. The person you wanted, the person you imagined, the person who comes in to change your life, to take you away. A person that has a lot of power, definitely. A lot of power, a lot of influence. You're finally merging. You're finally merging. I'm getting goosebumps, guys, honestly. This person protects you out of love. This person gives you great physical intimacy. This person gives you protection. This person gives you love. We have the 2 nines over here. You, my dear, option number 3, you have done some sort of very important, I almost want to say it feels like a quantum leap. Your life was supposed to be different, but you've changed something like in your code for the better. And this person is like, finally, I can finally meet you. I will tell you something, guys, this is quite interesting, because our frequency and our intentions are so important. You can be with your soulmate in the room, in the same room, yeah, at some sort of event and whatever, and trust me, as if by magic, you can miss one another. Even if you come close to one another, you could be looking in one direction, he could be looking in a different direction, and you don't talk. But once the frequency aligns, you could be on different sides of the world. The universe will find a way to bring you two together. That's why for a lot of you, when you ask, do I know my future spouse? And they say yes, and I give a description, a lot of you are like, I don't know somebody like this. It doesn't sound like it, doesn't resonate. But the thing is, you're not aligned with this person for whatever reason. They might not be aligned with you. It's the frequency alignment that brings people together. Yeah? For something to be born, It needs to be accepted. You know what I mean, yeah? So we have the womb and we have the swimming into it. It needs to be accepted for the miracle to start happening. This is what I'm seeing for you. Something has changed in both of your codes that you now become visible to one another energetically. And this person is coming in, I want to say, to take you away. And take you away, of course, willingly, yeah? Because they come in with an opportunity that you can't resist, with a proposal that you can't say no to. And it might feel like too good to be true, but you see, you yourself, you're stable enough to know that you can rely on yourself. So this makes this whole transition very smooth and very effortless. You were hiding yourself energetically for a very long time, by the way, guys. With the hoods over here, with the helmet over here, you kept your stability for a very long time, but the truth of the matter is you weren't accepting something within yourself. So here, within the next 3 months, guys, expect this person, oh my God, expect this person to come in. Somebody made you feel like you're not worthy of love. Somebody made you feel like you're not worthy of, I don't know, somebody who treats you well, somebody who gives you gifts. Somebody made you feel that this can't happen to you. But this does happen to you, and it happens to you within the next 3 months. Now, let's talk about a little bit about other things over here. Now, we have also the card of the beginnings. We have the card of the intuition. Another thing that comes in that's going to surprise you guys is a way, and this is going to be a very specific message for those of you who want to work with spirituality, with tarot, with Reiki, with other things. They're telling me that you're going to, again, either pick up some sort of skill or discover that skill or own a particular skill or make certain changes that allows you to attract more people, to get more money. Your intuition is becoming switched on. The moon cycles, the 3rd of March is important for you because the 3rd of March we have the lunar eclipse, an incredibly powerful one. And this might be the activation energy you will use, you will harness in order to create additional income, to create maybe something that you could sell later on, a course, a book, I don't know, some sort of software, some sort of whatever it is. But after the 3rd of March, you will start seeing dreams that are more vivid. You will start seeing more through the illusions. And on a completely random note, for some of you, you're going to start seeing auras, people's auras. It's hard to explain it and it's hard to put it in words, but for those of you who know, you will start seeing people's auras. You have been able to see it before, but maybe you didn't pay attention to, because again, something about your frequency that wasn't really aligned. Maybe you were preoccupied with other things, you weren't really bothered about people's auras. But here, especially before your soulmate comes into your life, the moon is going to play an important role. You might decide, like I said, to pick up on some sort of skill. And I don't know what it is, but they're telling me the next 3 months you'll be finding random things in random places. So this could be coins, this could be keys, this could be just, I don't know, some sort of water bottles that people would forget. But you will pay attention because they will all have some sort of symbolic meaning to you. All right, amazing. Option number 3. Wow. Incredibly powerful reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. In that same place, you will find the link to my Patreon page with over 250 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. All right, my darlings. Take care now. Bye.